adventure.
His fast gun for hire heeds the calling wind.
This is High Noon and welcome! Are you prepared to draw? I hope so! And I don't mean any of that liver-lizzied, gun-slinging stuff, and I don't mean any of that artist stuff. I'm here to do that. Yous all will just draw together, become family, friends, help each other, support each other, all that stuff. This is a place to have a good old time, friends and frolic, and all that stuff. Okay? This is it.
Hello, everyone. How are we all today? I hope you're doing good. We are on High Noon again. For probably the foreseeable future. Which will be Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Mondays we will be working on our manga, our harem manga, till we're done it. We'll probably be on 2 hours a day for it. Um, so what I've done so far is let's see. I've done the first page, colored in, and what I will end up doing with this when I go to put it up and save it, which I'm not sure whether I have yet, and maybe I should, is I will convert this to a grayscale. So here's what. Hey, here, Manga Mondays. Yes. I don't have it all written completed, but I have like over 20 some odd pages, close to 30. So that I'll end up putting this up on Global Comics and Webtoons as it's done. I gotta still put in, I think some. I'm not sure whether I have to put in any dialogue or not. So this is that page. You know what? Let me save this as a PNG. Save as. Okay. Piper 1. Page 1. And how are you, Goodnight Spoon? Oh, yeah. I was gonna here. Let me see how many pages I have. I can find out in. I have it up in Google Docs. But I started doing this over on Hero Shack's channel when they were having the Monday Night Draws. Well, we were rotating it through our channels. It's being stopped over there for the foreseeable future. I might talk to the guys that are on it and see whether they want to maybe continue it on my channel. So maybe we might end up doing that on Monday nights. But I won't say that for sure yet. Just give me a sec. I'm trying to find it here so I can say. I can't see any chats at the moment. Just trying to see what I have this under. Here. There we go. Yes, I have 27 pages of the 33 that were supposed to be it. I might end up going over the 33. I don't know. So I'm beginning to when I get back to writing, which will probably be close by the time I get to it. Page 28. I forgot to put hairs in hair manga. Hair manga. uh, well, I'm busy work week. People out, gotta cover the extra workload. How are you? I am doing good. Um, I've started on page two. I've got a thing. Well, actually, I have this somewhat done in physical form. Um, but I figured before I finish this, I would work on the cover page for it for being able to put it up on Webtoons or Global Comics. You know, the cover. Um, so again, this was worked on that stream, and it's well, it is what it is. So I figured I would work on all this stuff on Mondays. Let's see, on Thursdays for high noon. I will be doing some sort of fan art, whether it's DC, Marvel, or independent. Fridays will be cross comic stuff, phase three. So basically, depending on what I have to work on, it'll be either Canadian Shield 3, me doing everything for that, coloring some Snowdrift pages that I might get from John, which won't be for a while because I'm trying to save up the money for that. And then, of course, there is also me working on um, coloring the Flame #1, which Fly Fox Pro will be doing. Tuesdays, of course, will be my chill stream at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Wednesdays is the 5 o'clock shadow to talk with somebody about their project, or I will grab some of my older comics and put them up so with the camera so you can see me read through them. Um, so I've contacted somebody for this week, but they have yet to get back to me. I'm throwing the rules and regulations out the window on this one. Do you want? Do you do what you want for the story? Yeah. Well, I figured at this point those rules and regulations would be thrown out because the contest is all but over and nobody I think really won. And so of course it is what it is. Um, so what do I say beyond that? That's just a lineup of what's going to be going on here for throughout the week. And yeah, so Wednesdays it'll be 5 o'clock that I'm on, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I didn't say that, so but I'm saying it now, right? Most of those rules were arbitrary at best because of Elric. Yeah, hopefully he comes around with the high noon. I know, not sure what he's doing. I know he had cancer, and I think he had beat it. So I insisted on even more ridiculous rules. Yes, 33 and a third pages, right? Yeah, he was in chill stream chat a few times. So hopefully with us doing high noon now, 3 days a week, we might be able to get him back because it looks a little bit earlier in his day. Oh yeah, 33 and a third. You forgot about that, and now laughing because I actually remember it. on the wrong layer. Yeah, I'm at the point. I am technically almost finished. I was going for that 33 pages. But if I'm one short or a couple over, I don't think it'll matter. Obviously, now as you said, rules are out the window, sort of. It's just for me. It's gonna be finishing up the story. I'm at a point where, um, how do I say it without giving too much away? uh, were some captured superheroes that are hitting on the main hero are put away or whatever, dealt with, whatever. The girls that are not going to win are dealt with in some way. I was actually thinking about mine over the weekend. New intro. Now it sets up some key points in the story. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know whether I will do anything with well, eventually I'll do something with my character Piper later on, but because he is a character in the Cross Comics universe, I've created him for that, and I guess these other characters are becoming part of the Cross Comics universe in a sense. Oshona, um, Kung Fu Kitty, uh, I forget the other couple characters. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who was making a PG story. Well, I think mine was PG. Um, Definitely a lot of innuendos. I'll say. Um, what were the other? Oh, what? You know what? I can just look at my story to find out the characters, right? Amazing Girl, which is she's sort of Flash like. But also the daughter of another character in this one, Ultimate Woman, which is Superman esque. So probably mine has monsters. Mine is basically a lot superhero based. It has the wording and the innuendos, but I wouldn't even. I don't think it'd come close to R. I don't even think you're not even getting adult accompaniment for the monster murderers. um, like here, let me. Maybe I'll read the first 2 or 3 pages to you. Kung Fu Kitty stands atop the tallest building, looking out over the city. Kung Fu City sees a figure running across the rooftops. Kung Fu City says, Kung Fu Kitty says, "What do we have here?" Kung Fu Kitty jumping off building. Kung Fu Kitty landing on building below. Kung Fu Kitty running and jumping across the rooftops. Kung Fu Kitty several feet behind her prey. Kung Fu Kitty pouncing on her prey from behind. Piper. Piper rolls into the fall. Kung Fu Kitty quickly pounces at Piper again. Kung Fu Kitty, panel 5 of page 2. Kung Fu Kitty straddling Piper, facing Piper facing up, looking at Kung Fu Kitty's, like face and all that. Kung Fu Kitty says, well, I'll be. We'll do page 3. Um, page 3, panel 1. Kung Fu Kitty says, so Piper, and now that it is just here alone, do you have a pipe I can use? Panel 2. Kung Fu Kitty reaching under her groin and squeezing Piper's balls gently. Panel 3. Piper grabs Kung Fu Kitty's arms. Piper tossing Kung Fu Kitty over his head. Piper says, sorry, my pipe is not to be used, and tossed away. Did I ever share my title for. Did I ever share my title idea for yours? I don't think so. Asian stereotype. I guess so. I don't. I'm doing the voice of that, but I don't know whether Kung Fu Kitty would be Asian. I've probably made her a little bit Asian looking, or at least in coloring, and that's just because Kung Fu Kitty sounds like an Asian superhero. I guess technically could be any canoodling shield. No, canoodling Piper. Canoodling shield. Well, since the Canadian shield's not in this, that doesn't really fit. But nice play there on words. I never said this was the Canadian shield. Oh. Well, almost implied with the title Canoodling Shield. I guess semi-implied it would be more appropriate wording. Inferred. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably one of the better words. For what I was trying to say. So I wonder if anybody else will make it by today besides you. After I get all the colors in here tight. And I'm finally working on the last page of the Canadian Shield, #1 for remastering. So that in itself is good too. Kung Fu Kitty needs a sidekick named Kabui. Well, Kitty is spelled with a Y, not an IE, but sure. I've got to establish the character a little bit too, I think, though. a spin-off of the title series Kit and Caboodle. Mm, okay. I got I got to get back to work. Okay, we'll catch you later. Hopefully see you tomorrow night, or if you can pop back in later. Um Not sure whether I'm going an hour or 2 hours here. I know when I originally started High Noon, it was just an hour, or supposed to be about an hour, and then for some reason, probably just to make all my shows the same length, I bumped it up to 2 hours. So I can't remember exactly why for sure, but we've already gone like almost half an hour, so 23 minutes. So I don't know. Don't draw anything too. No, no, of course not. Yeah, I think I probably will go 2 hours because I want to. I don't know what I'm putting for a background for this, or um, there's a thought if you're still here. Do you think I should just have a solid color background? It would just him and anybody listening that knows about manga. I don't think I did any shading on thing because I don't think they usually use a lot of shading. Um, So do you think I should shade this front cover light and shade it? Gradient would work if not solid. Oh, for background, yeah. I just wasn't sure whether I should. The cover, of course, will be color, um, but everything else is going to be gray tone or black and white. And I kind of changed my drawing style for it a bit, trying to make it more anime, manga type. Although I know there's all different types of you know art style for that, but that'll be my biggest thing is trying to make sure it stays that sort of style or making sure because I know when I drew the first page up in this, I sort of forgot that. So but I don't want to go back over it. Nothing is too detailed, anyways, or any details aren't that seeable, easily seeable. So as I do more stuff here, I will end up probably being able to do more stuff. Whatever. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'll probably get it more and more as you get closer up to stuff. You'll be able to see. I'll probably make it, give it that look. I'll have to get my drawings that I made for this originally, so I can, for the characters, so I try and keep them in that style. Which is, what we got to do the most. So okay, so obviously I'm gonna have to come back and do some. Well, green's the last one, but when I get rid of some of this green here, I'm probably gonna have to come back and fill in grays or whatever. And of course, I gotta go over, get all these little niche stuff out of thing, make all the lines a little bit better. Um, but this is definitely coming along. I think we should be able to get this all, the color stuff, good today. We might even get the background, so we might end up starting on page 2 today. If we get this done today, I will be happy. Maybe I'll go just till I get all the colors together, and maybe depending what time it is, maybe even a background of some sort done here, because that would, I think be the best. That way next week we could start working on page 2 of this. And because I do have, like I said, I do have a physical drawn page of number 2, so I would like to even get, find that, so I have that as reference to exactly what I was wanting, although I've got the basics, I think, already on paper, on, in the file, on the page, or however you want to word it. And got to correct all this minor stuff with lines. So that should be good. Okay, so Okay. So that part of that is done. Now we gotta go do the other part. I guess it all depends on how long this takes me, of course, how long I'll go. Hey, Space. It's going good, and yourself? I am coloring up my harem manga that from a few years ago that a few of us started creating on the channel. Well, scripts or whatever. Um, I seem to be the only one that's finishing it. It was supposed to be a competition, but it was sort of a joke competition. But something like this. Somehow I take stuff like this seriously. That's good that you are well. Um, yeah, so we're gonna be back here we're starting to stream 5 days a week now again, because of the new rules that you can get super chats and that with 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. Only one. I don't know how far you got. Good night, Spoon. Or whether you're still. Well, you sort of saying about still doing it, but it's good to finish things. Yeah, it is for sure. But I decided this would be a good time and place to do this. I started doing this over on Hero Shack's channel. As I was telling Goodnight Spoon or people that were listening earlier, um, I had got the first page done. Um, we ended up starting to do a different, slightly different format there. So I decided to, with doing this, finish off here. I figured, Mondays would be a good thing for this. And then I'm doing something each different each day. So it's gonna keep it hopefully somewhat fresh each day. Because that was a big problem too. Why I stopped doing it every day because I felt, what do I do? What do I do? Especially as I was coming to a close to part of what I was doing. I thumbnailed the whole thing years ago, and then things got in the way. I did not know that you had thumbnailed, or at least I don't think I knew. Maybe you told me back then, but I might have forgotten if you did. So yeah, I'm trying to get my watch hours back up. I used to have over 4,000 a few years ago, but I stopped streaming as much and things went down. Of course, I'm still doing. I'm now doing shorts as well for the channel. The only person who knew who was Bullet. Another Canadian. Well, maybe if I get whenever I get mine done, you say yours is PG, so maybe we can get together behind the scenes, get the characters, establish what they look like, and maybe I can draw it up on stream and can put it out with you as writer on Webtoons or whatever like that. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to get this finished. Like I said, I haven't even got the script done, but that sounds appealing. Okay, so the hair is done. Well, sort of. I gotta get a lot of this green out. Actually, technically, I think the hair should be on top of the green. Okay, so we'll go over the hair a little bit after we get done here. I'm sure you know how the main character looks. I don't. I'm not even sure what your it's about. Well, I'm not even sure who your main character is. I forget whether you told me or not. Unless you're using my Canadian Shield as the main character. Probably didn't even have to erase that gray because this brown would have went over it easy enough with the layer. Uh, it's a self-insert. Oh. Well, I still wouldn't know because I'm not sure whether I've ever seen your face. I probably have, but I'm still thinking. Although in some ways I think you might have shown me once or twice and been off stream or whatever. I'm thinking no at the same time. My mind is fighting with itself on this um thing. Uh, it's a self. Yeah, I read that. I don't think this is a self insert, although last name it is, but it isn't self insert with my name. But doesn't go much beyond that. Although some of my characters do have various qualities of me, like Insecto. Scooby doo doo dee dee dabbity dibbity dibbity doo. Okay. You have the ability to control insects. No, I do not. I just more main self-insert, probably more in personality. Because he's a bit of a jokester, punter, you know. He's going to be the quippy one of my characters. It's sort of like going to be like Spider-Man in that way. Oh, wrong. I hate it when you think you click one button and find out you didn't. I'm gonna have to come and cut a lot of these lines off. So I have no person. No, not at all. Of course, I'm being sarcastic in saying that. There we go. There we go. There we go again, or here we go again, or something like that. There we go. Okay, so we almost got the green fixed up here. We got so much small stuff to fix up on this. All these lines and little bits of color that are coming out over. So we're gonna have to go out and over how to write an interesting dialogue. What about how to write interesting dialogue? Uh, sorry, that was meant for Google. Okay. If you think Google can tell you that, I'm not sure whether Google can though. Maybe you should ask an AI that. how how to delete YouTube comments. Okay, so we're back on the hair again because we put it up top on the top layer. So you're right. I should try Bing. I think you might have a hard time with any of them. Are any of them not programmed by leftists to tell you how to write interesting dialogue? Can Google answer how to write good dialogue? And what does Google consider good dialogue compared to you? Or most people? Does Google actually know what good dialogue is? Or any browser search engine? Might be. I'd say try you. That was one was for Bing, Rick. I feel exposed. Okay, you know what? Before I go do the last little bit of correction to colors for this, I think I'm gonna go over it for other corrections like this stuff here. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this, get all the extra pieces of lines out, and then I'm gonna come fill in lines that need extra. That way I'm only using one tool at a time instead of trying to go between two. I think things might go a little faster that way. Here we go. Yeah, if I can get this all colored in today, I'm just joking. Yeah, I know. Uh, I'm chatting intermittently so you don't end the show early. Yeah, well, like I said, I think I want to get this piece here all done. I want to get it all colored. I want to get the background done. And I got little spots. I'm going to lose my job for your sure. Well, don't do that. That would be no good at all. Because then you wouldn't be able to watch my show at any time. Because then you'd have to end up losing your internet because you can't pay your bills, and then you'd be out on your keister too. So you know, just all these things would play a factor into you not being able to watch. I can talk to myself a little. Hopefully, Space was here for a bit. Just like and share if you can. I know you can like, but I don't think you're anywhere that you can share at the moment. Because if I remember right, you're off of Twitter. But if you have anywhere you feel like you can share, feel free to do that, of course. I made a Twitter to contact John a while back. Hope that was a good thing. Now I'm trying to decide when I go to clean this all up, should I go from the top or from the bottom for colors? Probably from the top because that's where most things are, because they cover up anything too. I'm almost done fixing the colors. Well, I still got to go through this for um, joining lines together like I would like. There we go. I said his show was depressing, so I wanted to apologize and make it clear that it wasn't specific. That it um to apologize and make sure it was clear that it wasn't specific that it was pathetic. Uh, okay, so guess now that we've got that done, it's time to join these lines up looking a little better. Oops, and I missed a spot. Figures. So next week I might be adding a show to the list. Of I might end up doing around 8 or 9 o'clock. I might do a draw stream where I bring a few other friends on. Hero Shack, Mighty Geek, and whoever else wants to come on and show the drawing. Why is it I'm always finding stuff? Little spots that I miss. Okay, so there we go. Do 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 do. Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. He loves you in the morning and in the afternoon. Bum 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 bum. That looks a little better. Do, 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 do. So did you ever get to read? Did you ever see my troll story? It was back in Hero Shack's Trolls Exposed book, but I have put it on Global Comics and Webtoons for free, page by page. I would. I think if I ever get this published, I might end up putting it in the back of something. Or it'd be neat if I got did if I did your book and mine in one. Make it sort of a flip book. Our two stories. Oh, I missed that. Was that what was that after I left? Oh, it's just I was asking whether you had seen my troll story that I did. Well, ogre versus troll. It's called Battle for the Bridge. It was I put it out on Webtoons and Global Comics. It was initially in Hero Shack's book Troll Exposed, but just so people that I know that like my sort of like my stuff who haven't seen it could see it. I put it out there in a format that they could for free. I was thinking maybe put it if when I do this book, put it in the back as an extra story, or if end up doing yours as well, could put both of those stories in one book and along with that. Okay, that looks a little better. And there we go. Okay. Maybe we'll put a shadow on the ground for him. Oh, you know what? I know what we need here. We need to see his chin. There, that looks a little better. Okay, so There's a small spot that probably is so insignificant it wouldn't matter, but it matters to me. Okay, so there's I think the hair's done, so now we gotta do his shirt and all that. Here, oh, figures found a spot. Glad I didn't change colors quite yet. There we go. Oh, there's more green. There we go. Here we go down a little bit further. And over. Getting all the green that doesn't need to be there gone. There we go. There we go. Here we go again. Do, 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 do. There we go. Almost done. Okay, so there we go. There's all that green done. What is next? On the blue of the eyes. Um, I don't think anything needs to be done there, although I think I do want to do that. That makes that look a little bit better. White is good. I don't think anything we need to do there. There we go. So we're just gonna do this pipe here. There we go. Do 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 do. Scoobity doobity dibbity dabbity dibbity dibbity doo. Tell me about Letter Kenny. I don't know nothing about Letter Kenny. It's a TV show, I think, or Letter, some sort of show. Okay, so now we need to do the face here. I thought you were Canadian. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Doesn't mean I follow everything Canadian. I don't really follow hockey, you know. And that's probably more sacrilegious as a Canadian not to follow than anything. Okay, so there we go. There's. So now we have this thing here is his holder container for when he's not playing his pipe. Is I thought they just passed a law that says Canadians have to watch Canadian content only. Well, not quite, but sort of, not quite that bad, but they're trying. No, they're just trying to censor Canadian stuff. Like we have something called Rebel News here, which is online news organization, so they don't have to be approved by the CRTC, which is our the Canadian radio and something broadcasting thing. You know, all about and that's all about internet censorship with it, and they're trying to get um, big techs to give their stuff money if they broadcast it on their things or whatever. Or somebody posts stuff, so I don't know all the details of it, but Anything that stands up to Trudeau, they're trying to censor, basically. Okay, so we're almost done here. We just gotta. So I choose to believe it's illegal for you not to watch Letterkenny. You can choose to believe that. It doesn't make it so. Oh, that figures. Hey, okay. Later, Space. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, catch you in the next little while on my shows. I think you're in my. Are you in my Discord? Remember, you can always come on um, the panel if you want to, if you're here. Okay, so this is probably going to squish here. So we'll move this over. What do you think? Anybody that's listening or watching? Uh, live stream, live stream. Let me pop it out so I can. And you know what? I'm gonna put a link to my latest short there in thing. And let's pin message. Now it's a question of what color do I want to make the. Any suggestions on the gradient background? Let's see. I said about doing a shadow underneath him, so let's see whether anybody's. Yes, yes. What you have a. Okay, so I'm gonna shrink this again, so it's gonna get not quite the right size, but I want to be able to. See your comments while I'm doing this. That does look good. I do like that, I must say. So I'm going to add another. That looks nice. Ooh, I've been doing astro light pollution emanates from the horizon up into the sky, so there can be uh, uh, a low saturate a low saturated orange colors that fades into the deep dark blue as it rises to the sky. I like that too, so I'm gonna probably have a few different gradients here that I like. Oh, so you do something like that. It depends on the color temperatures of your city lights. I like that. Also, hey Rick. Oh, man, almost everything is looking good right now for gradients. Let's see this one. Still, we're not gonna probably go with this, but No, that doesn't work at all. Remember that one time you said "F you, Canadian government"? I'll watch that one. I'll watch what I want when I want, so no one can stop me. Something like that. Yeah, I remember probably saying something like that. I like that, but the shading's going the wrong way. I like that. Jeez. And then and then they arrest you and put you in the Canadian equivalent of Alcatraz, which I assume is a nest of albatross. Okay, who should... I do like. I don't like that as much as the first version of. I like the blue. Okay, which blue? We'll say blue one for this, or blue two. Blue two. Ba da 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 dee da ba die. So this one. I wonder if we could. Foreground to background. Let's go. Oh, no. I just want. Can we just. See it in process. Nah. That probably looks too much like the sun and not the moon, eh? What do you think with that little thing in the sky making it sort of look like a moon? Or should I bring it down? Oh. Moon, yeah. Sort of trying to create that effect. Well, it wasn't at first, but now I am. Because the story is supposed to sort of take place at night. You know, night patrols by superheroes. You think anybody would get it's the moon? It was a convincing moon. Or should I put it over there? I'm gonna bring it down a little. I think it looks a little bit better in the black area for the moon. I do like that as the cover. What do you think of it without any shading? Do you think I should add some shading or something to this? And I know that yes is for where the moon is probably. Piper. Full moon. Maybe a rim of light to accentuate the moonlight. Yeah, I can see that. So let's add a layer there. Go right white for this. Just think I'm gonna add another little layer there. Add a little bit more whiteness to it. Just trying to figure out a lettering. Hey, Mike, how are you? Uh, and thanks for dropping by. Tell me good night if you like any of these. What you call it? Uh, letterings. Ooh, I do like that. I'm all right. Just about to go through my subscriptions. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, said. Let's put these up to 10. Let's have a thing. And let's. Ooh, I was hoping that would be better than it is, but it's not. No, that's not working either. No, I don't. Not a bad font choice. Okay, let's go with. It's really small, the outline. I want it a little bit bigger, I guess. Just not sure the color. Oh, ooh, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I think that looks good. Oh, nice. I was going to suggest that. Yeah, I think it makes for a nice contrast. Save that. Save as. Oh, geez, I forgot to put this to Blood Moon, Harvest Moon. Yeah.
It stopped raining.
Oh, that's good.
Are you on anybody's channel?
Yeah, mine. I'm live right now.
Oh, okay.
I,
No Rebel today.
yeah, probably because of Canada Day. Blood Moons. Yeah, well, that's sort of what the red indicates, but I just want to call it full moon for whatever reason. You know, because they say weird things happen on a full moon. So I guess weird things happen on blood moons and harvest moon too. That was my mom. For anybody who didn't know. um. Do do do. PNG. Piper one. Cover. Actually, we'll even just call it full moon. This doesn't even get a 1 or anything. This is just full moon. This epic. So there is that. Um, I gotta figure out where is my. What is page 1, the dialogue? Panel 2, what do we have here? Fairly easy dialogue on the first page. So that is in here. Let's put this down to about 25. And we're going to change. We have some anime lettering, anime 2 BB and anime 3 BB. So we're going to choose anime 3. Hey, Joshua, how are you? Of course, we're going to make the lettering black. And let's bring this down. Let's bring this down now to 15 because that's think that's still too big. Is this the first high noon all year? No, it's the second, I think, because I did have one with Pixel Trader a few weeks back. But we're going to be doing high noon 3 times a week now. I'm bringing this down to 10. Hopefully everybody will be able to read this. That's my biggest problem. In most of this stuff. Okay, now if I take this and I put it there. Okay, we still have it. Good. Let's see. Balloons, white with, I think, black. We don't round it balloon. Oh no, we want that reversed. We want white here and so we're back. Yes. 3 times a week for high noon. Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Mondays we will be doing our hair manga that we've come up with most of the pages for quite a while back. Then Thursdays we will be doing some fan art. Whether it's independent stuff or DC or Marvel will depend on whatever I feel like. Wednesdays we're doing the 5 o'clock shadow. It's back. I thought about bringing back After Dark, but it just didn't happen. So I don't know. And that is supposed to be a talking with or a comic read, depending on whether I can get anybody. I reached out to somebody who has a thing on Fund My Comics, but they have yet to get back to me. Let me double check here and see whether they've gotten back to me. No, they haven't. So that is what it is, of course, then. Balloon tail. Okay, so you get to see the dialogue for this one. So this, in the next couple days, will be, or maybe even today, going up to onto Webtoons and Global Comics, I think it is. So we're going to save this as a PNG so we can put it up there. Hello, Mugen like Style. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I thought the show ended. Apparently, I paused it. Oh, well, not good. So this is page 1. So we're saving this like this for our PNG so we can put this up on Global Comics. And with doing this every week, hopefully we'll be having at least a page a month. Oh, great. My Clip Studio crashed on me there. Seeing some other stuff that I'm working on for somebody else there. Okay, so Control O. I don't know. Hopefully that's saved. Yes, it looked like it's saved. What I miss? Not much. My Clip Studio crashed for a second or two. So there we have the title page. Piper, Full Moon. There we have the first page, not in the black and white, but I'm saving it with the color because I'll be coloring in all these and then converting it to the grayscale because I want the color versions, because I'm not good at the grayscale. So I color it, put it into the grayscale, and we'll get it what we want it to look like. So there's not going to be any shading or anything like that or lighting much. Just because I don't think there's much of that in the manga stuff, but I could be wrong. So, and we have outlined page 2 here, which we will get working on making it a little bit better next Monday. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow night for the chill stream where it's me and whomever wants to come on the panel. We'll just chill, talk about whatever whatever comes up. So and expect to see this on Webtoons in the next couple days or other stuff. Global Comics for the first page. So I guess that's it for now. Since we're off, nobody's come on to join me, but I think we did a pretty good high noon back. Timothy wasn't here for the first one. He's the one that so loved it. A lot of people have missed it, I know, but we are back. Yes, so I guess with that we'll end for now. And thanks everybody for coming by in the chat. Hopefully you'll all join me tomorrow night and my guests of panelists. So bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful